I think I trained harder at Sask than I did maybe when I went to college. Girls there play way less aggressively, and I actually dislocated my thumb in like the second or third game. So that was cool. And you get to be at the athlete village, and they always have peanut butter sandwiches, and you got to play FIFA and Chell. Hey everyone, I'm Blaire. I'm Team Sask alumni. I was just part of the team that qualified for the Olympic Games in Paris, and I'm currently competing to have a spot for the Olympics this summer. I basically swam my entire life since I was 4, but when I was 12, my family moved to Australia, and water polo was really big there, and I was super stoked that I could use swimming to play a team sport. So I tried water polo and I loved it instantly. I think especially because in Australia the culture is really cool around water polo, and everyone's playing outside and there's so many kids who play, so it was a really fun way to start. Yeah, I started on a club. I think it's City Beach, and now it's like UWA Torpedoes. There's another alumni from Team Sask, Alex Massier, who played there. We moved to Utah. Water polo is not very big in Utah, or it wasn't really at the time. And my sister and I kind of started our women's team in Park City, Utah. She was, obviously super helpful when we were in Utah and stuff, with just letting me force her onto the team to play water polo. Yeah, she actually is a really good swimmer. She did long distance swimming mostly. And when we were in Australia, she actually picked up open water, but I was so not about to do that because you come out with a million jellyfish stings. She ended up swimming at University of Minnesota, which is a really good D1 swim team. My parents have always been athletic. My dad mostly did team sports and stuff, and my mom was on the national team for triathlon, a very good triathlete, and basically got triathlon into the Olympics with her squad at the time. I think she placed 7th in the world at one time, and yeah, she's a really good triathlete, and she still is super fit now, which is cool. She's always kind of been the one to keep me playing sports and working hard. When I was 15, we moved to Saskatchewan. It was like a great move, especially because of the development for water polo, and I ended up going to Martin, which was a great sports school, so I was able to train super well and have fun with Team Sask. We had such a nice group of girls and boys, and we all went to school together and then went to practice at lunch and again at night. It was honestly really hard training. I think I trained harder at Sask than I did maybe when I went to college. No, it was still hard in college, but it was a lot of hours and it was really fun. I think my first year we had 2 silvers at nationals, and then after that we were winning, I think, for U19, maybe 2 or 3, or 1 or 2, I can't remember. And we won Major League, which was really fun, with a bunch of old alumni too. So 3 of my former teammates live in Montreal right now, and I see them all the time. I keep in touch with most of them. So at ASU, I studied mechanical engineering. Yeah, I was looking at a few schools, but honestly, that seemed like the most internationally diverse school on the water polo team. We were always kind of ranked in the top 10, but my 3rd year was really cool because we qualified for NCAA. Another thing we did that year was we beat Stanford for the first time, which was really fun. Got to play with so many cool people there, including Lutza, who played at Water Polo Sask as well. Basically, after my senior year, I made the team as an alternate for Worlds in Budapest. we had 2 years until the Olympics, so the next year we had to go play pro, so I ended up going to Tenerife in the Spanish league. The group of girls was just super cool, and the island, of course, is beautiful. I've never been somewhere like that. It was fun to start to learn Spanish, explore that island, and also we would spend a lot of time in Barcelona, and we went to Madrid and stuff. Girls there play way less aggressively. It's not a very physical league, which was honestly kind of nice. And the training was way less. I think they trained, probably like half as much as we did in college. I was still on a team with like some really talented girls, and it was a cool way to experience water polo. And the culture with water polo in Spain is pretty good. I really liked it there, and I made a lot of friends that I think I'll have forever. My first national team experience was in Peru, and I actually dislocated my thumb in like the second or third game, so that was cool. And it caused me some problems later on. I had to end up getting surgery and stuff, but the experience was super fun. And there was other Team Sask people there: Brianna Duperon, Brody McKnight, Ben Guess. I think the next year we went to Pan Am's again in Florida, and we actually won gold, which was cool. Went to Fishu, that was a really cool experience, and then to Madeira. Then I had a bit of a break from it when I went to college, and I went to ASU. And then I think my second or third year at ASU, I did my first senior national. We had another tournament, I think, in Brazil with the senior team. And then the following summer, we had Worlds in Fukuoka. And I made that team, and that was a super fun experience. A few months later, we had Pan Am's in Santiago, and it was also a crazy cool tournament. Be with Team Canada there was so fun because you get to be at the athlete village, and they always have peanut butter sandwiches and stuff on hand, and you got to play FIFA and Chell in the athlete lounge, which is super fun. And you get to meet so many people from different sports in Canada and other countries. Fun. That was also a qualification for the Olympics, but we ended up losing to the US. But it was a great game, which was super inspiring for the future, I guess. So we basically had one last chance to qualify for Paris, and we were able to do that in Doha, which was super surreal. It was a lot of ups and downs because every game kind of changed the entire path to get there. But at the end of the day, we made it. The whole team basically moved to Montreal, decentralized for this one reason. So it was nice to see it through, and now I think everyone's a lot less stressed and a lot more just excited to be playing together and be improving together. So this was episode 1 of my journey to the Olympics, and the next big objective is on May 31st, where the final team will be announced. So hopefully you guys can follow along as my journey to Paris in August. Thanks.